airbag went
Damn,
quick.
dude.
What the fuck happened to him? Is he all right?
I thought he quit
Yeah, I think
comedy.
he's
This is
Hold on.
hilarious.
Hold on. I want to know if he says anything because I would be talking.
He does.
the
He
whole
gets out. He's like, what the
Starting SOS call.
Oh, the OnStar's going off.
I'm with him on that panicked escape.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so scary.
Did he put this video out?
Definitely.
TMZ did.
Camera.
It's his game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is fucking terrifying.
It's really funny.
It'd be funny though if you go, I need that charging wire.
SOS call not
Yeah.
successful. As the SOS service.
Hold on, go back to
that
where it
airbag hit is
Right here, he goes.
Watch the side head
Got
hit.
it. And then it just pops.
Quick. That was a quick flip.
What is he doing?
He was trying to do
driving in the desert.
Donuts in the desert.
Damn. That was awesome. Good for him.
Yeah, good for him.
That'll be a nice bump for his pod.
Holy shit.
Content.
You never want here it is. That's videotape of you falling in a way.
Yeah.
You're like, you can't act.
You got to post it though. It's
Gotta-
funny to post it. It's funny he posted
And
it.
he's
Funny
okay.
he's posted it.
You guys ever been in a car flip?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
No.
It's a rush.
Oh,
We went tubing in the Boca Chica down in Louisiana. I was probably like 16, just lost my virginity. I'm in the car with my girlfriend is driving. We're all hammered. We've been on the boat on the, what do you call it, the tubes all day drinking beer. And my friend's in the back and he goes, gun it! And we went around a turn on a dirt road and she gunned it. She didn't know what she was doing. We flipped into a ditch, upside down, hanging, hit the seatbelt, you drop, and we got arrested.
Damn. Did anyone die?
Nah, we were fine. It was a rental car, though.
Woo.
Got that
you ever see that kid flip his car
Don't
while
think
he's
so.
singing? It's one of my favorite videos ever.
Pull it
This
up.
kid singing like a Christian song. He's like, all my life. And he goes, ah! You'll see it in a second. It's the best.
All right. Good luck
Hold
finding
on.
that,
Kid
Sally.
with car Christian song?
Singing, not Christian song.
Oh.
Woo! This is good stuff.
Yes, there we go.
Yeah, I'm
You're gonna
excited
like
for
it.
this one.
Gets a little downsy. Where's your God now?
Oh my god.
Wait, that wasn't a flip, was it?
I don't know. I thought he flipped.
Dude, by the way he checks everything out is exactly how I
He
would.
looks like a young Dilbert.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Holy shit.
Dude, oh my life.
Nothing funnier than genuine fear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genuine fear is the best. You ever see the videos where they take a guy in the car and they go up to a front of a truck and they act like they're about to crash and they go, ah, and the guy wakes up? Oh, those are great.
Best. Those were my favorite pranks for a while.
Yeah.
Someone sleeping in a car and the three friends yelling. "Ah!" And you're
I
like,
know.
"Ah!"
I'm gonna get stabbed one day, but one of my favorite things is when the wife's coming home and I just wait behind the door and I really scare the shit out of her.
Scaring the ladies.
Oh,
It's really fun.
It's very fun.
bag of groceries flying.
Is this another one?
No, this is
Watch live sports with no hidden fees or long-term contracts with YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime.
Have you heard of semaglutides? Ozempic, Mounjaro?
Hartman, this could be dangerous. Let's do it.
prank where he's gonna scare his wife because the truck is facing them.
Oh, right.
Gonna wake her up.
Oh, that's,
Oh,
fun.
that's
God,
great.
this is great.
Genius.
Babe, wake up! There's a truck
That's beautiful.
That's great. God damn it, that's great, dude. Oh my god,
Pranks.
I want to do that.
That is
one
funny.
So bad.
It's good podcasting.
Yeah.
I like it.
You get any more?
Watching fun videos.
Oh,
That's my favorite.
Flashpoint
So
out.
much.
I gotta go do that on the bonfire. I get like 4 hours of this.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
great.
This is like a sober protect our parks.
Yeah.
Nice.
Weird. Is this what it could be?
Yeah.
Who else? Anyone else? Bieber, Susan Boyle. Anybody else hit you up?
No, I
Cosby.
don't think.
Susan Boyle's great. Hello, Shane. You might not remember me. I was an ugly woman that could wail.
You got everyone in that bag, dude.
I know, right?
It's fucking impressive.
Lonely
And
childhood.
no one else like where you're like, wow, this person.
I mean, your lineup's
Trying to
pretty good
think.
already.
Have you? What's the last follow you got on Instagram that you're like?
Bieber.
That's
that was
not. Yeah, that's crazy.
Sorry. Dalia, I don't know, 15 years ago at
2010?
Caroline's? 20,
Yeah.
2010?
I think me, you, and Nate
Oh yeah, and Bieber was in the crowd.
Really?
That's his favorite comic, or it was.
How good did you feel the second it was over?
It was great. I felt so good the second the monologue was over. Actually, the second the monologue was over in the dress rehearsal.
Yeah.
I felt really good.
I saw you did one of these.
Oh, at the
Who was
end,
that
yeah,
to?
Just going to the camera.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like that people were dragging that woman behind you.
I didn't.
Twitter. I'm like, what
yeah.
the fuck are you doing? People get like they love dragging. Do you not realize this is the mob shit you got mad at?
Ooh,
Yeah.
good
Shane?
point.
Absolutely.
Good point.
It's mental to me.
Yeah, well, they gotta find
mental?
something, you know.
Yeah, that
Bring that
sucked.
back.
But dude, the sketches were so good. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was so fun to do.
it was so
it's crazy.
funny.
And you can act.
It was thanks, man.
I love
Were there
it.
any
I
skits
love
that-
that.
Oh, sorry. You go.
What are you say?
Was there any skits that they left out that you wanted to do?
No, we got rid of the ones that I didn't like.
Good for you.
But that
nice.
emu one was.
The
I was
emu was
mad.
good.
Was it cut for time?
Yeah, yeah.
Damn, that was gold.
That
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah,
was
we just watched that before you came here. Actually, it's hilarious.
Yeah, it was good.
I love the DraftKings one you mocked.
Yeah.
The Rock Bottom
Oh,
King.
that was a good twist.
Great angle.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was front to back. It's fun when you see it. Like we've watched two of our friends host SNL in a way that you're like,
Yeah.
they both did awesome.
And you can just read the fucking cards.
Really?
Yeah,
You know
that's
that-
all you're doing.
So
the whole
he's
time.
over here this
Mulaney
way.
told me that
I'll
Nate
lead you to him.
invented a new way of reading cue cards that they had never done because Nate would read halfway and then stop
He's this way.
and then read the rest. And the cue card guy was like,
He's in the woods right over here, and I'll light him up
never
for you.
mind that.
It's really hard not to look at other people. 'Cause
Yeah.
If you're reading the cards, you got to stay on the cards because otherwise it's clear you're reading the cards.
Right.
You know what I mean? But normally,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're like acting a scene, you want to like talk to the person.
Yeah.
So the way
Then
they
you'd
block
forget
it,
your lines. So you'd be like, what you need to do is you need to get like, you know what I mean? So
Right.
you
Right here in
just
front of
gotta
you.
Stay on the fucking card.
that's
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
But it's kind of funny too to just stay locked. Like you were
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah.
church sketch, you were just looking forward.
Yeah.
You know, when you were the
Yeah,
dad.
yeah, yeah.
Come to Jesus.
Yeah.
That was my favorite one.
That was great.
So funny.
Whose
And
idea
you're like,
was
we're
the,
going to do this on vacation where we're in Ireland.
Yeah.
We went to Matt. Great.
Whose idea was the Trump shoes one? That was great.
I think that was a guy named Streeter and
Streeter
Mikey
Seidel?
Dad,
Seidel, I know
Streeter
Streeter.
Seidel.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah. He's
He's
sort
really
of college humor, stand up.
I remember him. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a funny guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they got the Biden old jokes. See, I'm telling you, Biden old jokes are open.
The nice button at
Was
the
they-
Toss that one in. I was
Good
like, we
for
we
you.
gotta make fun of the other side too, guys. Don't
Stewart,
Guys.
don't forget a little bit,
a little bit.
just a little.
They're all watching.
Yeah.
Was there anyone in the cast where you were like, "Fuck, this dude's really good," and it was anyone who you're like, "This is a really good sketch person"?
They're all fucking.
They're all great.
I
Dude,
think.
I love Mikey Day.
Yeah,
he's
he
incredible.
is awesome.
I
too.
love
I did. Is it
I
Cake
think
with him, and he was so fucking cool.
Meeting him, he's like he's not the way you think he is. Like I don't know, I just expect them all to be theater kids. He was like they're just cool. He was like very like, hey, what's up, man? Like he was very
That's nice.
he was awesome.
I love the Forrest Gump thing you do with him.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted that. I could have done better there. That one.
No,
I
that
was
was
like,
great.
that was
Pull it
great.
up.
I
Greenboro
like
High?
that one.
Greenboro High. I do
You
that.
killed that one.
Good,
Oh.
thank
It's
you.
a great character. I mean, it's the guy who's
Yeah.
trying to one up Forrest Gump.
Yeah, be
I
like, what's
love
that fucking idiot been up?
I love
Lieutenant
what do you
Dan,
do? Was his mama here? He's
Yeah.
like, Mama's in heaven. We're like,
Right.
Jenny, where's hot? Where's hot Jenny?
Yeah,
That guy's like a kind of like utility player. You could put him anywhere.
Oh yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So good.
Did you end up bringing Sam J or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause we were all just
I had McKeever and Sam in there.
and she kept giving you advice, and you're like, I don't want to make waves over there. I don't want
Yeah.
to push back. And she was like, I'll do it. So
Uh-huh.
it felt like you were bringing her in to.
I was telling Soder on the way up here. I was like, yeah, Sam came and helped me out because I can't say no to.
Exactly.
I felt like a fucking, you feel like a weirdo there.
Yeah.
Get a lesbian in
They're
there.
all friends.
Was
and
the
then you show
vibe
up.
weird?
No.
'Cause everyone says that SNL is so clicky. I mean, I can't imagine. You're in a different position. You're coming in
Yeah.
post, but
It was uncomfortable for sure, but that was just. It's like first day of school stuff.
Right,
you know,
right.
Where I don't know.
Yeah.
You're the new guy.
Yeah, but
Everybody was nice. Yeah, they never seemed to acknowledge like during the monologue being like, I can see all you guys not laughing doing stand up.
Right.
They're like,
right.
he's bombing.
That's the
No,
only
I
time
was-
I've seen a stand up do that.
why does the media? I saw a lot of articles. Like I didn't
Yeah.
click on any of them.
Oh, they're
I
out
saw a lot of headlines where they're like Shane Gillis bombed.
dude,
Yeah.
the Daily Post put out their article before the episode. Cleveland, and I went to Yahoo for something. And they're like, Shane Gillis bombed.
They're like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Like that was one I was like, I knew I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know if when you're
I know when I bomb, and I usually hate myself.
Right.
That one I was like, that went as well as it could have.
I got to get going.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, well, let's wrap this up. Plug some stuff, guys. I mean, Shane, you got a new show coming out on Netflix.
Yeah.
Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right?
There must be something I can work with. Come on, Garby, think.
I haven't.
Golf cart. So you're like, dun, dun, dun. They have horrible shock. It's 9.
It's December 11th.
It's Shane Day. It's Shane Day. Did you have...
Yours is with somebody else has the same day as you?
Or they try to co-op yours, and they go like, well, my birthday is on Saturday, and yours is, it's Friday, so we're just going to have...
Yeah, we're not playing that shit.
We don't split this.
It's my birthday.
Did you bring in treats from your mom?
I don't think.
That was always the biggest thing, is if your birthday was during the school year...
Maybe you brought in treats for everybody.
We all got to eat. Everybody's up.
I was...
Two dead.
I'm bringing football-themed cupcakes. You absolutely. I could see you bringing sports-themed cupcakes for your birthday, and you're like, hey, this one's pretty cool.
I just did a bad job from school to home.
Yeah.
So I would always like forget.
Most boys did.
Never got permission slip signed.
Did you ever forge it?
No, I was a good kid.
You were?
Yeah, I was a good boy.
I
was a nice little boy.
I forged. I was a rotten little kid. Dude, my mom had this thing where she was like, if you in high school, no license and you're grounded until you get your GPA.
I don't know how to fix this lag.
Dude, we went to my friend's house who had a scanner. And we
try turning all your settings down.
Gave myself a 3.5. It was just it was midterm report card, so it didn't really count.
Medium.
But I was like, and my mom was like, "This." She watches this.
I don't know. I have all the stuff that makes it look like an actual camera turned down, so I can see the people better, and then my game runs pretty good.
Incessantly would work. It works.
It just made you a little
piece
of shit.
I gave you the Joe Jackson treatment. I just yelled at you until you were great.
You got a 3.5 in high school. You're a fucking genius.
You're not going to some state school. But basketball phase, what was that when you were young? Like young?
I was hockey phase for a while.
Dude,
I wanted to be a
so let me ask
I wanted to be a goalie.
Yeah, you'd be great goalie.
I thought I was, but I was terrible.
You could go like, you would do this a lot. Guys! When they're all skating away from you on their rollerblades, you go, guys, come back! Did any of these, here's just my question, because this is what I went through. Did any of those phases line up with video games? So like NHL 94 comes out, right?
NHL was
6th grade, NHL 94 came out. I was just telling everyone how big of a hockey fan I was.
Yeah.
Knew nothing about it.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it times out in our lives where like video games.
Video games for sure. I still like because of FIFA. Yeah.
That's how you get
video
games. I wonder if people in the UK get into the NFL through Madden. Play Madden and they're like, I fuck with the Colts.
Maybe, but soccer is so much easier to pick up and like understand right away.
Yeah, 'cause it's just like kick it, put it in the goal.
Yeah.
Football, you're like explaining pass interference
like,
to a guy. A Welsh.
They're not going to expect the draw.
Yeah. You know, that's an old Mike Shanahan move.
Screen or a draw?
Yeah. Just bring everyone. But I wonder if like a Scottish guy is like, got into the NFL through playing Madden. What's the Broncos? Just like some random team. Because that's how FIFA is over here.
Yeah.
It's the best export for soccer is FIFA for us.
For sure.
Because it gets you in.
Yeah.
Do you still play every year?
Yeah.
You're probably nasty, right?
I'm pretty fucking good. I've been playing for 20 years.
I fucking hate.
Pretty good.
Our friend Dez, I'll play him in Madden online.
Yeah.
And he plays Madden consistently,
Yeah,
like I
nasty.
haven't. And he does these passes.
Yeah, he knows all the cheat plays.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude, he beat me so bad last time I started getting pissy, and I go like this. I just don't have the time to. I don't have the time to commit. He's got a full. All we have is time. And I was being. It was like busy. I was giving him front desk. Yeah, I don't know. PS4 around, and I was like,
"You're like, I'm playing Madden." I was like, "I'll come fuck you up if you want."
But
you got the first one.
I got the first two. Third game, you made me quit, and that's because that's the Broncos playbook that year was trash.
Hit you with an onside kick at halftime.
You Sean Payton me. You Sean Payton me at that Super. It made me so mad. He was up 21, and I go,
Copy
"Let's
that,
start it again."
brother.
Like, we're running out of time, and you go for the rest of our friendship. You kept going. You quit.
You made your ass quit.
Oh.
You gotta take the whooping.
I got whooped.
You gotta. Did we ever play against each other in NCAA?
Yeah, you beat me when I was in that league during the pandemic.
Oh, that was fun.
That was the most nervous I've ever been for a video game.
Hilarious.
I would have to go. It was
Online Dynasty?
It was guys who used to coach.
Yeah. I got an underage and had to do community service, so I coached.
I love that.
Yeah.
You're like that Keanu Reeves movie where he teaches black kids baseball. That's you. But he was like, all right, these guys, they're like young. They were like,
we were in an online. Like out of college. In 8th grade.
Who's gonna lose?
Killing it, dude.
To this day, they believe.
Who's gonna lose?
Well, what's funny is because there's no chat on Xbox Live, or it wasn't convenient.
Damn, I forgot you were in the online dynasty with us.
Yeah, and you would call and get on the and I don't know these guys. The first time I talked to them would be when they would text me their number because in the group chat, and I'd call these guys. I picked Arizona.
I see him straight ahead.
Crazy move. The offense was really good. This is from.
Damn, I forgot how serious you took it too.
Yeah,
you feel like this year's where it's a down year. We're rebuilding.
I was like, I would do that thing. I would do the excuse I always do when I lose.
Well, yeah, you were a shitty team.
But I was Arizona. But they had a good offense. So I would stay in the game. I could just never close it out.
Yeah.
I lost every game by 7 to 10 points.
I was cheering for you too.
Ah man,
I knew how much you wanted it.
I wanted one win over a unit. I went against the computer on every because we played on Kaiser. And kind of schemes. I would call up.
I forget who
you
I
weren't
was.
Notre Dame.
No.
Were you Oregon State?
Tennessee.
Nah, you weren't.
SEC Impact.
Look at this pussy right here behind the tree. I'm just gonna stay behind this tree the whole time because I'm a pussy.
No,
I'm such a
you weren't
pussy.
USC. You were. It was someone. I think it was someone in the SEC. You'd see the schedule because we did custom schedules, so we would play each other. And you would like, I'd get 2 wins, and I'd be like, dude, this running back's kind of sick. And then one of your boys would be on it, and I'd be like, oh, fuck. I'd be like, getting ready to call him. Dude, it felt nervous. It felt like a first date.
It's like, are you going to be home at 6 p.m. so we can get the online
That's what it was.
Yeah,
like, I'm
there.
doing bonfire until 8, but then I'll... Doing myself speeches on a walk through New Jersey where I'm like, this is everything you fucking wanted. We got to do that with the new one.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how excited are you?
Going to be, I can't wait.
That's
when I'm done.
Yesterday you said
career's done when it comes out. I'm done.
Yeah, you can't worry about the drones, bro. They're just there to distract you.
Dude, SNL? This guy's at the top. What's the drop?
Yeah, that's going to be my Chappelle going to Africa.
Yeah.
NCAA comes out. I'm going home.
And then it's just you doing long sets talking about NCAA. You go, that goes into a lot into recruiting, but sometimes somebody will sign with a rival. I wonder how they do it. Do you think they're doing it? You said that you read they're not doing it the same as Madden. NCAA college football. Politely for 10 minutes. I explained it to Mullen. Mullen had never seen that clip, and I was telling him, I was like,
hey, take it easy, buddy.
Hey, that's my favorite part. It's just what you guys have done with your bodies. It's still real to me, damn it.
2 weeks now.
Oh, you think you've been under some stretch?
Yes. It's not going away.
Is it the top eyelid?
No, it's on the side.
Yeah. I used to and it would tweak out. You'll be fine. By Austin, you'll be fine. After Radio City, you'll come back.
Molly, the lady on SNL.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, I forgot about it.
And then It's like, it's like, it's Saturday Night Live, and you're like, with your host, Twitchy Eye. You come out, you're like, hey everyone. After basketball phase, so what? Hockey, basketball, football is life. The rest is just details.
Yeah, it was football's life.
Was it weird getting out of the because your football phase? Here's the thing.
that was when I got into stand up.
As someone that sucked at football.
You're right, Jake. You're right.
Ever on a podcast. It's one of my best friends. We were playing. It was my.
What was the game you guys lost? What was the score?
And when I was in middle school, I've been on some terrible teams.
I can't with you guys. It's my bad. I'm going to reset my game after this and see if I can get something better.
Shout out Tom McDonough. Shout out Kurt Dooley.
16 to 0.
Shout out Greg Mann, our wide receiver. We played.
You have your drivers updated and everything?
Dude, what's funny is
the most humbling thing I've ever heard.
To watch.
Try
your
updating
mom,
your drivers.
As a little boy raised by a mom, to watch your mom acknowledge that you're not good at sports in a moment, just to go like, what do you want? You're funny. Dude, parents were.
You'll get it.
You know the
to our right side, right side.
Stop, he's dead.
Yeah.
Parents on our sideline were doing it. All right, and the ref goes, we have to for the whole thing. Dude, it was like 70 to nothing at halftime, and they were still throwing in the second half. Awesome. The worst ass whooping I've ever been a part. And I've been in fights, but that was the worst ass whooping I've ever had in my life.
That sucks.
It made me.
They hit hard too. You guys getting like laid out?
Dude, here's the thing. They put me on the line. I had zero business being an O lineman. I was just tall and gangly. And this kid would this little fatso would just drive his head into my soloplex and just push me back into people. So I'd make noises like this when I'd get hit from like a rubber. Dude, tall, lanky kid, short, fat kid just pushing me. Oh, I was on skates. The whole game.
I'm going to rap hard right this time.
The whole game. And then I'm like, I just loved football so much. And you probably had teammates like this. You just had a kid that loved football that he knew he wasn't good, but he just liked being a part of it. That was me. I was like, I just, on kickoff team, throw my body.
Yeah.
I wasn't like...
That's fun.
Yeah, you're just like, I'll just run into someone.
Team guy.
Yeah.
You're a locker room guy.
I'm a glue guy.
You are, dude. Tell him about the locker room guy.
So with my junior year, I was on, I didn't play my senior year. My junior year, I was on varsity, and I was a backup linebacker, so I just never And my best friend, one of my best friends, Danny Garape, shout out Garape, he was our captain. He was like, let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Like, he was that guy, right?
Yeah.
He got injured like the third game. I think like blew his hamstring out. He's out. We're playing Cherry Creek. They're very good. They're like top 5 team in the state every year. John Elway, Jack Elway went there. Like all the top kids went there. Valor, where Christian McCaffrey went, wasn't open yet. So all those kids that would have gone to Valor, they were good. They were up 42, beating the shit out of us. Anyone that's played high school football knows they pass around a bag of oranges. So people can eat oranges to, I don't know, if it stops muscles getting pulled, who knows, gives you energy. But they give out oranges. Soccer games, all the way to high school football games.
I don't think we got high school
You never
football.
got bags of oranges?
No, but we were never down 42-0.
At half.
You guys are little kid soccer team. Everybody getting orange.
We really should have had a name like a little kid soccer team. If your team's that bad,
Ladybugs.
They should. Yeah. Where it's like, I'm bringing in a girl to play football for you guys. If your football team is that bad, there should be an ordinance in high school football where they can change your mascot for the season. Where they're like, a buffalo would never get killed this bad. You're the unicorns. You're the ponies. So halftime of us versus Creek, we're down 42-0. My coach is giving this speech where he's like, we gotta fight. Yeah, we're down, but it's character now. Do you have the character to go out there and play like it's 0-0? And he's giving this speech, and then another one of those coaches goes, hey, where's the bag of oranges? And Garape's like sitting in his street clothes, like listening to coach. And he looks over at me, and I just looked at him, and I smiled, and I had an orange peel in my mouth because I was just sitting on the bag of orange. I was munching oranges the whole halftime. A backup linebacker I ate probably 2 whole oranges at halftime. But he looked over at me and he's like, "Where's the orange?" I was like that. And dude, he lost it. Gary Pay laughed so hard. You fucking gross feet. It was
nice.
It was the hardest I got someone to laugh in a situation.
It's so fun.
And they're like, Garrett Pay? You know, he's just like a captain.
He's like a Letterman jacket and jeans. Like,
And he had his jersey in, tucked into his jeans. And 51. And I slipped over. I was like, with my cowboy collar. I was like, oh, dude.
Down 40.
Down 40. Just getting fucking crushed. We got crushed because you were on a good team.
We were good.
They went to the playoffs.
No, my senior year we blew it.
Really?
We went 5-5.
I wasn't on the team, but my team went 5-5, which made me feel like I sucked even more.
We were preseason top 10 in the state. 5-5.
What happened? Who can you blame all these years later? Can you blame someone?
Probably me and my friends.
The O-line?
No, just my whole senior class. Like, we were all like me.
You just going to get fucked up.
Everyone didn't care.
Did you live that varsity blues life?
No, it was just we didn't take it serious.
Really?
Enough. Yeah.
I remember when we first started hanging out, you showed me a picture of you and your pads in high school. I was like, damn, you were like good.
Yeah,
you had like a dark visor.
Yeah.
You had the fucking neck roll under.
The visor was nice.
Yeah,
I was wearing Jordans my senior year. Yeah, I was in it for. I was a cat. We needed more dogs.
Oh, okay. You were there for the looks.
I was like, oh, thin wristband, cool gloves, Jordans.
But you're getting
5'5".
But you're getting recruited by D1 schools.
Yeah, but then tore my MCL. 2 against DeLone Catholic.
DeLone Catholic, those sons. They prayed for
Squires.
that. Yeah?
Yeah, we fucked
What was your guys? You guys had the helmets
We're
like
the Trinity Shamrocks, and we had the Michigan.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah, I know you guys were green with the Michigan. Oh, you're a little eye twitch. Dude, Glass Eye Shane, Bonneville and Shane were like, the world is mine, and stop my Twitch. When you're getting recruited, are you like, I should try harder?
I was just like, I got it. I don't need to work hard at all.
You were like, they love you. The dudes. So, as someone that was shitty at football, asking someone that was good at football, were there dudes like slobbing your knock, calling you house, and being like,
yeah, when you're getting recruited, yeah.
They're like, hey, bud.
Yeah.
Because I got recruited, but I got recruited by the military. I had the Army and Marines calling me, being like, hey, you're pretty fucking dumb. Why don't you come fight? In Afghanistan. That was right when I would have gone in. But
you should have.
Oh my God, it would have made me such
orange peels during.
Shelled, and I hold up the bullets.
Guys, like, all right,
it's funny.
It's funny.
But when they're calling you, is your dad like, Shane? Maine is on the phone.
Yeah, Maine was one of them.
Yeah,
it's cool. It was the best in school, and they always come to your high school, and in class somebody calls over the speaker and is like, Shane to the office. And it's like,
dude, when I got an office call, that was
Boston
like,
College is here.
Really?
Well, they were there. They just come by.
They just meet with everybody.
Yeah.
Where they're like, this kid's big enough to play D1. I'll meet.
Yeah, and then I did like a Scout.com combine at West Virginia, and that was kind of the end of my D1 hopes.
Really?
I ran like a 6-second 40. They were like, oh my God.
Was there a moment where, and I've seen disappointment in the eyes of so many people throughout playing football. Like, it was that feeling of like, oh no.
Because like anybody, all our 40 times were hand timed by our coach.
So they made us
went into it going like, I run like a 5.
This is fucking live.
Yeah, it was.
Fucking right.
I think the guy timing it was a player for West Virginia, like a D-back, and was just like, damn.
Oh no! Did you walk over?
And I heard him say it, and I was like, no way.
He goes 6'1", and you're like,
I was like, ooh, that's like impossibly slow.
And at this camp, are you staying overnight there, or is it like a day?
No, that was
thing?
a one day.
So just go and do it.
Yeah,
because when you
sucked.
Oh,
it was in the summer. You have to wear those like sleeveless Under Armour shirts
with the number on the like the combine.
Yeah, and it was. I just was covered in blisters from sunburn.
Oh, dude, your freckled shoulders.
Just do like a long jump. I think I did like 3 feet.
Was there anything you excelled at? Was there any like bench press?
I did good on the one-on-ones. Blocking. Yeah.
Just getting in your stance and going.
I felt good about that.
You're like, so I can fucking play.
Yeah, but I didn't know I was blocking wrong. So I was like just using leverage and putting the guy on the ground.
That's sick. Pancakes, baby.
It's not a pancake. That's how you get. And then I did it in college, and they were like, you're going to tear everybody's knees. You can't block like that. Like you get yelled at for that.
They'll be like, "Don't." You'll rip it because you just like jerking a guy
I'm just
around.
throwing a guy on the ground next to the guy who's blocking next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you'll end it.
That's nuts. Did you wear knee braces?
Yeah, in college you have to.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's just standard.
Yeah.
I mean, I would because I love Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I got the cool knee brace when I tore my knee in high school.
All right, we gotta shit on these fucking losers. We gotta let them push us. We're pushing too hard.
Yeah, they didn't have
like
the
a
game yet.
giant piece of metal. You couldn't move your leg.
Looked like you were bashing two beers together.
Yeah, it was bad.
You had to wear it over like wrestlers.
Yeah.
Did you, when you tore your MCL and they gave you that knee brace, did you rock it at school?
No.
Okay.
That thing stunk, dude.
Oh, yeah. Like hockey pads?
Stunk.
Just fucking smelled. Dude, that is...
One crossing over right now in front of me.
When you lean into it, where you're like, oh, yeah, my old fucking knee injury.
It fucking hurt, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you hear it pop?
Yeah.
I got injured in practice.
Yeah.
On an onside kick. I'm a weak man, dude.
That's not weak.
No, my friend Chad still takes credit for it. Kicked an onside kick and he was a good kicker.
Yeah.
It bounced and I put my hands up to catch it and a guy got a helmet right there and drove me to the ground and it just went like my whole body was moving except my left arm. I was like, yeah, and then just like the worst feeling in the world is when you go, all right,
damn it,
10 yards, and you go, I'm
like
still hurting, and you can just hear them still practicing. Dude, they picked my arm up, and they were like, all right, they put me in a golf cart, so you're like, dun, dun, dun. They have horrible shocks, and my mom's boyfriend picked me up and took me to the hospital. And he was just like, yeah, he was a mailman. He was like, I had to call out today. And you're like, I'm sorry, Joe.
Yeah, sorry, I broke my fucking arm.
And they got me there and they cut my pads off.
Sick.
Gave me morphine.
Did you feel cool?
Nigga.
And my football pants on morphine, I felt like the shit.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was like, yeah, they didn't know I sucked at football. They just saw the grass stains. And like, this guy looks like he gets involved in plays. And I was like, and then they gave me perks. And I got hooked on perks at 14.
Nice.
Dude. So they were like, it was freshman football, so they didn't care if I showed up to practice or not. It wasn't like varsity. But I would go to this kid, Ryan Hoffman's house, and we would do Percocets and smoke cigarettes while I was up in my sling. And you could see the high school from his backyard, and I'd be like, practice is going on. And I was just fucking doted. I was just fucked up, like 14, like... Dude, it was crazy. I used to think it was funny when my mom's boyfriend was home alone to take my arm out of the sling and walk into the kitchen like everything was all right. But I was in so much pain. I'd be like, hey, Joe. And he'd be like, where's your goddamn sling? And I'd be like, I'm just fucking around.
It's a funny joke I do.
Yeah, I was like, dude, and then I had a pin. I had a pin through my shoulder.
Oh, man, you really fucked your arm up.
Oh, yeah, it broke my humeral head, and it went up into my shoulder. And they had to do, like, reconstructive surgery. I had pins in my shoulder.
Your high school career is so fucked.
It's zero glory. Zero glory.
Leveled in practice.
Dude, when we used to do JV defense versus varsity offense my sophomore year, there was this guy, Jacob Haynes, who played tackle. He played at like I think it's like D2 or D3. He would lift me up and throw me down like dads do to kids in the pool. Like he'd be like, whee! And I'd just be like, I'd just get driven into the ground. I would have to put my ear pad back on my helmet. You know, like you have to wait for the gun. Yeah, dude, all the time. But when I broke my shoulder, dude, I had pins in it, and then I was in like the main hallway in our high school, and someone just walked up from behind me and went, what's up, Soder? And slapped my back, and it went, and it fucking came through. And I was like,
good shit, man.
I had to go to the doctor. I was like, all right. And it was like a passing period. So the guy's like, hey, oh. And I was like, dude, it sucked so bad. But those perks were.
Well, you battled through the injury and came back.
Yeah. And then I
got leveled.
And then I got leveled again. The next year was when I was just.
You were Rudy, dude.
Dude, but not even. But Rudy that just wanted to get fucked up. If Rudy didn't care about football and eventually was just kind of like, you guys want to go drink in my house? But it's fine. Here's the deal. I embrace that. Yeah. Because I think what happens is and then they hold on to that.
Yeah.
And then you can't.
One dead on me.
Like that's what I mean.
If I didn't play in college, I would seriously think I was
the man.
So good at.
You were going to combines.
Yeah.
People were
one in the
out of
back.
Class.
Yeah.
You were the fucking man.
I found out.
But then you go to combines.
Those guys were trying.
Yeah.
Very
and like,
hard.
And we're disciplined.
Yeah.
Would you go drink when, like, you played at Elon, right?
I got drunk before a game.
Which game?
I forget who we were playing.
Did you know you were playing?
No, I knew I wasn't going to play.
How funny is
that?
It
was Notre Dame Michigan of the year. Notre Dame senior year. So
who was the coach? Ty.
That was Charlie West.
You're fucking using a.
There was just a bunch of beer from the night before. And you were like, just got drunk and watched College Game Day.
Great.
But then I had to do warm-ups before the game.
And were you like more chatty than normal? Like,
no, I was just like, holy fuck, I'm gonna get in so much trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you get drunk, you get like brazen behavior.
I knew I was never gonna play,
and so
like I was certain if every O lineman got hurt, they'd put like a fullback in before they put me in.
Really?
I sucked.
And you didn't play that game when you were drunk?
No,
because I
never played one game.
Dude, what's funny is like my junior year, I was like suiting for varsity.
Yeah.
But I was like, I probably won't play. So I'd get high and eat like, dude, I ate Carl's Jr. I ate so much Carl's Jr. And we were playing Mullen, who's better than Creek, and we were getting blown out.
Yeah.
Our coach read us the little engine that could before the game.
Oh, no.
And one of our coordinators that didn't like him just went, Jesus Christ, and just walked out of the gym. We were away. We got crushed by Mullen, 49-0. But that was the full game. Dude, they pulled the linebacker. I was chilling with Chad on the sideline because he's a kicker, so I could always hang with my boy. And we're just chilling, and they go, Soder! And I was like, what?
No.
And I couldn't find my helmet. And then I looked at Chad, and I went, I ate so much Carl's Jr. And I just went in and was like uncomfortable. Dude, I was getting fucking tossed around. The guy that I was lining up on as an outside linebacker played at Nebraska.
Yeah.
Like he played tackle at Nebraska. And the tight end for Mullen that year was this kid, Alex Smith. This kid, he's a man.
Yeah.
He played at Stanford and went on to play for the Buccaneers and a couple other teams. Dude, they were grabbing me. Remember I told you like that kid in the pool? But I had a full tummy of burger and fries with ranch. So they're like tossing me and I'm getting up and going like, like acid reflux. I'm like, dude, it was horrible. All football was to me was just a giant ass kicking. That's all it was. And I laid out a couple of dudes.
That's nice though.
Dude, it feels great.
It's the best feeling.
I recommend everyone going through that. Just so the one time you stick someone in an A gap, you go like, that felt fucking great.
Yeah, it's a good feeling.
But I only had those for so few and far between me just getting up being like, God, Mullen's better than Creek.
These guys are good.
These guys, and then watching him go on to the NFL, you're like, that guy kicked the shit out of me. I wonder if amateur boxers do that. Like whoever got lit up by like Floyd Mayweather when they were like young, they're like, hey,
I told you that guy was good. The fuck? Everyone was making fun of me for getting knocked out.
You go, hey, Stacy, come in here. Remember that guy beat the hell out of me in front of you on like our third date. Remember that? When you thought you were marrying a champion?
That's got to be tough. Being a fighter.
Can I
bring a lady?
I'm throwing shit at you, you motherfucker, you winner. Here's what I always think about. UFC.
No Shoes podcast is so fucking weird, dude.
Dude, it is. White dudes in no shoes.
I'm going to take a nap.
Dude, do it, dude. We'll sleep like this. Like, we're poor and we got snowed in.
If I had known, I wouldn't have worn these extremely dirty socks.
You're lucky I can't smell, or else I'd be
covered in dog hair now.
Oh, my God, dude. Myrtle fur all over that shit. I always am tripped out by UFC fighters. They don't do it as much as boxing. This is how we sit now.
This is not gay.
This is very gay.
No, it's not.
This is a cuddle puddle, dude.
Yeah,
That's it.
Ew, Dan.
But dude, boxers, it always makes me laugh when boxers' wives wear like nightgown, like gala dresses and like elbow-length gloves to watch their just husband get the shit. And they're getting splattered on them, and then after the fight where they're like, hey, they're like all dressed up to go to like a fucking 1,000-plate dinner.
I gotta stop sitting like this.
Wow, you're doing great.
No, it's making me uncomfortable.
Is it?
Yeah, I just always think about
this is the mistake of doing the podcast from
seeing
this couch.
your dad. Dad sits like that. This is not how a man sits on a couch.
Dude, this is my gaming. This is a gaming couch, dude.
You can't sit like that. Imagine if you came home and your dad was,
hey, like this. Like this, he goes, Astros are up. You'd be like, dude, my dad's gay. Even when I sit, this is how I sit when I play. I don't even sit. You
gotta sit focused.
I sit. Dude, this is where you know how many NCAA games are on this couch?
I'm gonna put a nail in your coffin. This is it.
What did I told you, dude? I'm from the darkness.
I'm gonna be so good at this game. I'm gonna devote my life to it,
dude. I'm gonna.
I cannot wait. Notre Dame might never lose a game.
I'm gonna have Dez come down and teach me the ways.
Dez is not. Well, yeah, Dez cheats
because of the passing thing.
Yeah, he runs bullshit plays.
There you go.
Fuck
I mean, if he's saying it. Dez is, when this comes out, he's gonna be like, "You guys are just slandering my name after I've shut down my podcast." He's just the guy in the world like being like, "What are you guys fucking talking shit about?" He fucking bodied me. The first time
he was talking shit on the Eagles all year. Well, when they started to fall apart.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Ravens are the best team." I was like, "We'll see."
Niners got buckled by the Ravens, and he was all up there. Going, he would send me memes like, and you're like, "Dude, not right now."
And then what happened?
Well, they lost to the Chiefs. Same team.
Both teams choked.
Did you feel like you betrayed CMC when you went to the Chiefs after party?
Oh, fuck you bringing that up for?
I'm bringing that up because I'm a Niners fan, dude. Because I'm a Niners fan for life.
No.
You betrayed.
No.
Kittle and Juszczyk. Oh, dude, we're gonna do that soon.
Sick.
Oh, dude, you get your fucking.
I didn't know you did cards on this.
Yeah, at the end. You open up a pack from 1989.
I've listened to every episode you've done.
Oh, they're bonus episodes on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Dude, Jeffrey Asmus opened a fucking Michael Jordan All-Star card. This guy DM'd me. He was like, that card's worth $7,500.
Damn.
And you're like, because there's...
Did you get it back?
Yeah. I go, hey, Jeff. By the way, I bought your flights on a couple of those weekends. Why don't you fucking... It's time to kick back. Guys, listen. They're telling me what to say for therapy, and I'm just going to be honest with you. It's completely changed my life. I know how to process my emotions better in situations. For times that bad stuff happens, it's just great to be there. If you need obviously daunting to think about finding a new therapist, someone that you're comfortable with, someone that can help you. But trust me, when you find the right one, it helps almost immediately. It's great for learning coping skills, for just a bunch of stuff. If you're thinking of starting therapy, then give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to get matched up with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. That's huge. You can just switch if you don't like someone and find someone that you can so you can start getting it. Learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Soder to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com. Hey guys, Dan Soder. I put a special out on YouTube called On the Road. I don't know if you haven't watched it yet, but if you haven't, go check it out. It was a fun little show in Portland Helium that we taped. And it's got some fun jokes on there. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'm going to be on the road. Cincinnati, Ohio. I'll be coming. And then Lexington, Kentucky. Lexington, Kentucky. Not Louisville, like I said last time. Lexington, Kentucky. We're doing 2 shows on March 10th. Come check it out. The first one sold out, but the second show we added. It's got tickets. And then Nashville. I'm coming to Zanies at the end of March. March 28th through the 30th. I'm bringing it. Thank you guys for watching the podcast and my stand-up. I love you. I love you so fucking much. NCAA. Am I going to fly down to Austin for the...
Make the all-electric Cadillac Lyric all yours. A stylish SUV that takes luxury beyond thrilling all the way to electric. Experience yours today at Cadillac.com/lyric.
Work goes smoothly when you know the right steps. With Asana, you can coordinate tasks across teams and stay on track. So try it for free at Asana.com.
For the first weekend?
Behind the big one tree you're looking at.
You have to figure something out. Beach trip.
Dude, I would fucking kill you. Dude, and have like an erase board with a real tournament. Oh my God. Are we about to do that?
Yes. You get a dynasty. We can do a season in a week.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I think I got July mostly off.
And it should be it'll be an 18 playoff by then.
which will be on the game.
Yeah.
Because that's for the 24 season.
Let's go.
Dude, who's the other 6? I mean, we've talked a lot of noise about Dez.
Dez is not coming. He's too good.
Dude, Dez, you got to drop some games before you're invited. Oh, dude, that'll be fun. We should flush that out.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be fun as hell.
For sure.
Don't worry, I'm not even gonna let them win. If they get to
Can we do a place with a pool so I can scream
to winning, I'll just
water?
quit the game. I'm the host.
Go on shadow box like Ali.
You see me down there going, oh, these bubbles. I'm just gonna stick my head in. Yeah, dude, that would fucking rule.
Yes.
Oh my God, I just got so hyped for July.
It's gonna be really nice.
Who else do we know that plays NCAA? 'Cause we can't have people that don't know the game.
No, they're fun to have though. Little cupcakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are round 1.
Yeah.
You got to do the
Get
seeding
O'Connor in
properly.
there. He's never played it. Just run.
And then what we can do is, well, here's the fun part. We can do a seeding tournament to see who gets seeded where.
Yeah.
And then
they get to pick teams first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the
this
lower
fucking eye twitch is driving me nuts, dude.
Have you looked up how to stop it? Eye twitches. He makes women charge for sex, give him the money, and he lives on the street.
Have you done that?
Homeless pimp. It's just a guy.
I get it, yeah. I
go downstairs.
I just figured that out.
Yeah.
Homeless pimp.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
I go downstairs and there's just these crusty ass women outside going, there. She's producing my podcast. Get away from me. Yeah, dude. I'm surprised you didn't have a skater phase or a prep phase.
I had like a 1 week skater phase, and that was Tony Hawk, pro skater.
Video games.
Yeah.
You never were a prep? Did you dress preppy?
No.
Jocks either go a jock or they can go. You can do a jock with a prep.
Yeah. I was more. I don't know.
I would like skater energy. Couldn't skate. Poser. Real big poser.
Nice though.
But then Old Navy opened.
Old Navy.
And I just became an Old Navy.
That's not prep.
I was just that was like my sophomore year, so I just started
I was
dressing.
an Old Navy man myself.
I just started dressing nice. Dude, I joined the Navy, the Old Navy. I got in there. I started wearing khakis and shit and sweater vests.
That's nice.
Or like
started dressing like Doug.
Yeah, dude, I looked like Doug Funny. I like Doug Funny. Yeah, dude, I started dressed like that, and I was like, oh, okay, because I loved, obviously, as I still do, I wear like wrestling shirts.
Yeah.
But that was cool in high school because it was the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
So you can wear an Austin 316.
It was cool.
And people are like,
sure.
Yeah. And then Columbine happened, and they were like, don't wear rock and roll shirts. Like,
yeah, rock and roll.
All the kids that wore, like, my sophomore year was Columbine. So everyone was like, do you wear Marilyn Manson shirts?
Damn.
It was nuts.
Columbine while you were in Colorado in high school?
What's even crazier is my friend Mike's sister played basketball. You know that. You come from a high school girls' high school basketball family. Playoffs was happening. We went to a game at Columbine, girls' high school basketball, because his sister was on the varsity team 2 weeks before the shooting. We were walking around the high school.
Wow.
Just randomly walking around. We like drove out there because it was like west of Denver. It's like it's in Littleton. So we like drove out there, walked around like looking at their trophies. I was smoking weed in the parking lot and coming back in and being like, is this game over? Can we fucking go? And then 2 weeks later, they're like, people are dead. Damn, I didn't know I was that much older than you. Oh yeah, 5 years.
Yeah. I was.
What did they do for fifth graders? Because they rolled the TV in for high schoolers, and they're like, "No, shit's going down."
I guess because it was the East Coast. I feel like I was out of school when I got the news of it.
Well, it was East, yeah, because it happened in the afternoon.
On the East Coast.
Yeah, we were Mountain Time.
Yeah, I was going to baseball practice.
What were you in 7th grade when 9/11 happened? 5th grade, because 99.
8th.
You were in 8th grade. How did they tell 8th graders?
I was. They didn't tell us shit. They were just we're gonna go to the church and pray.
That's it.
No one really told us. And then actually, I was just laughing about this. We got recess all day,
which
was sick, and we were just running around like, holy fuck.
Dude, that's like an Al Qaeda. That's like a recruitment trick.
It was nice. And then
they go, "Do you like sandals?" You go, "I love sandals." And they go,
"Why don't you hit the jungle gym?
Can you do this?" You go, "I can."
No, we just had a lesbian gym teacher that was taking the news to us.
Probably there's some men on there that were too big of pussies to get up there. I was in college, So I woke up for my 8 a.m. class, hungover.
Yeah.
And it was after, you know why I remember it? Monday Night Football that year was Broncos-Giants. Ed McCaffrey broke his leg against the Giants.
Damn.
Because I had bet on the Broncos.
On 9/10?
On 9/10/2001.
Wow.
My mom went to the game and bought me a shirt that was Monday Night Football Broncos-Giants, and it had the whole schedule on the back that never happened.
Wow.
Or all the dates changed.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. I still have that shirt because I was like that. My mom bought the shirt being like, world's completely normal. And then I remember getting drunk as hell in my dorm room. Broncos. Because they're awful. Or that was when we started to skid. And I just remember being like blackout drunk and then waking up and checking my email. My mom's like, well, we're certainly going to war for this. And I was like, going to war for what?
We need to go to war.
I was like, are me and you about to fight this? And then I turned on the TV and I was like, whoa, we're going to war. And my first class was a political science class. And I went and the guy was like, I don't know, go home and watch the news.
Yeah.
He's like, you're seeing shit that,
Yeah.
But it's funny because when you're hungover in college, all you want is your class to be canceled, but not that way.
Yeah.
Where you're like, all right, I kind of am pumped. I'm going to stop by and get a breakfast burrito, but I'm not happy about it.
Sad.
But I'm sad. That's kind of how I feel because my Shane came over yesterday.
Ooh, how's it feel to lose after
Shane came
talking
over
all
and
that
hung out,
shit?
me and Kath
I
and the
saw
dog.
it too. As soon as you answered the phone and stood still,
Yeah.
I looked over to Kathy and I was like, yo. And she was like, no, he's been getting these calls all week.
Well, because my grandmother's been in a hospice.
Yeah.
So
it's not the one.
so Shane's just
really
hanging out, we're
felt
watching
like
TV, and then my cousin Kim called me. and I was
Talking
like,
all that
"Listen,
shit
Kim," he's
suck.
like, Nah,
Yeah.
fucking happens all the time.
Because I saw you stood up and stood still for like a minute.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And then I walked in here, took the call, and my cousin was like, our grandma died. But we've been waiting. She was 97.
yeah.
I love my grandma, obviously. 97-year-old deaths.
97's wild.
You're also, dude, you're like,
She was like very cognizant for World War II.
dude, she told me a story.
She was
I took her to the,
20.
1944. She was born in 27, so she was like 20. She was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
Dude, what's crazy is, I took her to the.
She was hot during World War II.
She was a hot lady.
Really?
I look back at my grandma. Listen, rest in peace. Love her to death. She had total former hot girl energy that didn't understand why no one was treating her the way that she got treated up until she was 40. So that turns into a bitter old lady. Why? The old bag of bones? And she's like, meh. But I took her to the second to last 49ers game at Candlestick before they were closing out Candlestick Park. So I took her to the Rams game at Candlestick, and we're driving back to Lake County, and we're going over the Bay Bridge. They just opened the new Bay Bridge, and my grandma just out of nowhere goes, you know, me and your grandfather sat on that hill, like pointing towards Oakland. She goes, and we watched him turn the lights of the Golden Gate Bridge and the Bay Bridge on when the Japanese surrendered. And I didn't realize they had to keep all the lights off the bridge because they were genuinely worried about bombing from the Japanese. And you're like, you just lived through that?
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. One time my grandma went to the pharmacy, and the pharmacist goes, yeah, you know that you were born in the same year that Wyatt Earp died. And my grandma went, well, that made me feel old. She was like 90. And she's like, Jesus Christ, Dad. Guy goes, hey, you're old as fuck, lady. But she was fine. And like anyone will tell you with an old person, that injury, like an old quarterback, she broke her hip. And then that was
That's
it.
how my grandma went.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I would like to see the stats on completion percentage, broken hip to
Broken
death.
hips. Yeah, that's it.
It's it.
Yeah.
Because what's funny, it's not funny, I was about to say.
My grandma was falling a lot towards the end.
She was?
Which was
Like pratfalls or?
Like you would just find her, she'd be laying on the ground.
Dude. And by the way, they act like it's no big thing.
There's one, my favorite one, my dad went across the street to ask the neighbor's kid if he could help carry this couch in.
Yeah.
So they're carrying a couch in, and the neighbor's kid was going in first, and my grandma was just laying on the ground right next to the door, like,
hey.
And he had to carry it in backwards, like, what the fuck?
She's like, hey,
And then
hey.
Phil came in on the other side, like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's because you got to have that energy where you're like, get up, Mom.
God damn it.
Mom, come here. My grandmother would do this thing where she hated when I didn't like the fact that she lived alone because she lived so far away, and I was one of her only family members left. So I'd be like, "Hey, are you okay?" And then I called her just one day, a couple of years ago. I called her and she went, "Yeah, I fell in the garage. I was in there for about 35 minutes." And you're like, "Dude, you can't do that."
My grandma was trying to turn the spigot on out back.
Yeah.
And fell behind a bush.
I mean,
like in mulch, and just had to lay underneath this bush. Neighbor kids came home from school, and they were in the backyard. She was laying underneath a bush, like, "Hey, help! Help!" Must have been so scary.
Just a kid playing catch.
You're seeing an old woman laying on the ground, like, "Help me!"
It's like
it's a witch.
Yeah, dude, it's a sad Easter egg hunt. You go, "Look what I found." She's like,
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, kids, what are you doing out there?
Yeah, dude, it was like her broken hip, and then it just went down. She was in hospice, and I'm like joking around about it on stage, but I can't joke around about this because it's just actually a legitimate gripe. I feel like hospice was trying to upsell me on stuff.
They
like,
do, yeah.
Yeah, they were going like,
Like,
"Do you want us to play?
not punch her?"
You go, "Are you punching her?"
Yeah, we punch her at night.
You go, "Do you want me to not eat her food?" "You're not giving her food." He goes, "I don't know." But they were, first off, they do two things. They're morphine peddlers, and they, listen, in all seriousness, they do a lot of great things. That's what I said. The guy called me yesterday, and he goes, "Hey, it's real bad. I'm thinking about," I go, "Yeah." Before he finished it, I went, "Fire her up, dude. Blast her off."
Yeah.
She's just listening to Hendrix in her head. You know, she's like, "Doom, doom, 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 doom." She's like,
I remember the 60s.
I remember when
I
I
was 40.
Yeah.
During Woodstock.
She goes, I actually was against civil rights. She's like, "I remember when blacks took over Oakland." But he called me, and they kept doing this thing where they were like, "Do you want us to hang out with her?" I was like, "She's out on morphine." But it felt like an upsell.
Yeah.
It felt like they were like,
Yeah, for extra, we'll talk after.
"Do you want us to turn her into a puppet and do a video for you?" Or they just bring her up, and she was like,
Hey, Dad. I love you.
"Bye.
I'm off to see your dad.
And you go, "Oh, fuck. This dad." Dude, your joke from Beautiful Dogs sticks in my head all the time. Where we were doing it this weekend, we kept going, "Dak and Twisted" in the Australian accent. I'm sorry, "Dark and Twisted."
That was in Brisbane. I hate that fucking guy.
It's so funny.
Took my hat.
Called you a fatso.
And then he actually,
Fatso?
in real life, he didn't call me Fatso. He said,
Fatso's just such a funny
Fatso's
one.
funnier.
Yeah.
In real life, he took the hat off my head, put it back down, and goes, "I haven't worn a hat like that since I was 5 years old," and kept walking.
He just did.
And then he sat at an outside. We were eating fucking kebabs.
Yeah.
So I'm standing eating a meat.
Are you with McCusker?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're with someone who knows you very well.
I'm with McCusker. When that guy did it, was just like, he thought it was the funniest shit in the world.
Because the guy lifted it up and put it down?
Fucking crazy.
Just by walking by you.
Yeah.
Someone's are ready to scrap,
I didn't know. I would have murdered this guy. He was so small.
But but there's something about that tells me he's
nuts. And then he sat for a while.